I was there not a couple weeks ago, so it's good to go back and play again.
What was that environment there? I mean, you know, Mercedes-Benz, there's obviously quite a bit of success there for this team. Just what does it feel playing in that stadium?
Well, it always feels good to play in the NFL stadium, in my opinion. So we don't really too much talk about last year or the things that happened in the past. We're trying to focus on this game and get ready and prepare the right way.
I'm sorry, were you? How much did you play in last year's game? Were you special teams?
Yeah, I was on special teams. I didn't play too much on defense. I didn't play a whole bunch of defense at all.
Right.
So, but I played on special teams though.
How much do you think your coverage skills have improved in recent weeks?
I think it's improved a lot. Try to work on that in practice, in the games. So in practice, I try to do some things that I may not do in the game just to see where I'm at. But I definitely think it's improved from the beginning to now.
What was it like seeing Terrell Lewis out there yesterday?
It was good to have him back. It's a big dude, so he definitely you can see a difference out there when he's on the field. So it was good to have him back.
You surprised to see him?
Nah, not really. He's been working hard with rehab, so I wasn't really surprised to see him. So
What kind of emotional boost is that, though, when you get a guy that hasn't been able to play, has been hurt, you know he works hard every day. What kind of boost is that? And this is the second year in a row this team, at this point, gets a couple players or one or two players back at this point.
Well, it's good. It's good for us as a team, I think, and as a defense. I think it helps us depth-wise. So, of course, we're excited to see him back. We're excited to have him back. So we just keep working from there, really.
When you talk about improving, is that mostly recognition or is it something else?
Talked about what?
Is it mostly about your eyes, your recognition of things?
Oh, recovering. Yeah. It's it could be eyes, it could be feet, just whatever it is. It could be, your leverage, where you have help. Those are all things that kind of help you with being able to cover well. It's knowing where your help is and what leverage you should have on the guy. So I think it does help, just with a lot of different things.
Obviously, Dime, you move into the money role, but what do you see from Keaton when he stepped into that role after Jared kind of obviously got ejected? And what do you kind of see for him? You're gonna have to deal with it for one half at least, especially if they spread it out.
Yeah.
What do you think about him in that role?
I think it's a great role. He does a great job of playing that position. He's a smart guy. He knows the defense in and out. To this day, he still helps me with a lot of stuff on defense, just because I know he knows, like everything to do, the places to be at. So I think he's doing a great job, and will do a great job of filling that role.
What prompted the message on your pants there?
Well, this is for just kind of my mindset, just being in practice. I like to, before in the meetings, I like to kind of write on my pants. Right here, I just said run everywhere, meaning basically just run to the ball wherever it's at, whether that's from drill to drill or whatever it is, just to make sure I have this sense of urgency and get the other guys going.
You mentioned some of those things you were doing in practice to help your coverage skills. What are some examples of those that you would do during?
Just like whether it's maybe we're doing 2 line and 1 line in Indy, just kind of working on my steps. As far if I'm pressing, then I kind of work on my kick slide, stuff like that. So all those different things help. Just knowing where my leverage is. Sometimes I might not play to my leverage, see something different that I can do with it. So I kind of try to change it up here and there.
Given it's been less than a year since you made this team, and some of the connections on the staffs, how much familiarity is there between these two teams?
I don't know. I guess it's a good little bit, I guess. Of course, Kirby came from here, so he knows a good bit about, what we do. So he emulates that in his other team. So I guess it's a good little bit of familiar stuff that we're going to see.
Do you feel like even for yourselves, you're familiar with what Georgia has and what they do?
Well, I mean, they got a great team, so I don't really know. I'm saying I don't know if it's gonna be the same stuff that we do or not. They probably switch it up, I'm sure. So I'm not too sure.
What do you see as the level of challenge for this game, with given the Georgia's quarterback and their group of receivers?
I think it's gonna be the best challenge that we've had, honestly. Of course, they got a great group of receivers. A lot of guys are athletic, very talented, speedy, and then the quarterback, great quarterback, makes good reads, makes good throws, accurate throws. So it's gonna be a good challenge for the defensive unit and the DBs.
One of the things that Nick likes to tell us when he's in here is last year's game doesn't affect this year's. Did he mention that to you guys when you got together?
Yeah, he mentions that about every game that we play. If we played the team last year and we play the team this year again, he'll say the last year's game doesn't matter, and that's very true, because it doesn't. I think any team can come here and win on any given Saturday. So you just gotta try to prepare the best way that you can. Make sure you're focused and ready for the game, and come out and play hard.
How are they so effective in running the ball?
How are they so effective? They got some good backs, man. That's pretty much all I can tell you. I watch their games, watch them on TV, watch them on iPad. They got some strong backs, fast, guys that are shifty. So, and then they block well. So those things kind of go together, and it lets you be able to run the ball. So they have a lot of success doing that.
I know he hasn't gotten a whole lot of playing time more recently than maybe earlier this season, but what have you seen from Justin Fields? And he had a couple big plays through the air in his last game against Tech.
Well, he's a good quarterback. I saw him a little bit in high school, so he can run the ball well. He can throw the ball just as well. So I think he has a lot of guys around him too that make sure he's able to do what he does. So I think he's a good quarterback.
Does it add a different dimension when he's in compared to maybe when Jake's in?
Yeah. Of course, when he's in, they do a little bit more running than they do with Jake. So that adds to their offensive style, and it helps them out in the run game for a quarterback.
This secondary is so young. How much have you grown up this year? What you look at yourself and personally yourself and the secondary as a group from the beginning of this year to now?
Well, I think beginning of the year we were pretty much slept on. I don't think we got enough recognition that we should have gotten. So we kind of carry that in our mindset, the way we practice and the way that we play, and we kind of hold it as a chip on our shoulder to get better. And I feel like we've done a great job doing that, and we're going to keep trying to continue to get better and get the defense better and make sure we have good games.
Thanks, Xavier.